Okay, so I'm just about to make my tomato base sauce for my chilli, but what I'm going to do is double the ingredients and make twice as much, and then I'm going to split it. Put my chilli sauce, my chilli powder with 1/2 ready for my chilli tonight, and I'm making a lasagna tomorrow. So the other half of it I'm going to put in a Tupperware pot and keep it in the fridge for tomorrow. And I've just got to add my mushrooms and my mince to that, and then make a white sauce. So it'll be less time consuming tomorrow. I've just got to worry about making my white sauce from scratch. So that's what I'm about to do now. Just about to chop my onions up and get cooking. So anyone who follows me will know that we've got an allotment. We took on the plot late last year, so we're kind of just going into our first proper full season on the allotment. So I'm really cautious to keep everything like veggie shavings, veggie peelings. I'm keeping them all and taking them over to the allotment for my compost. So I've got a bag full of veggie peelings. It's starting to smell a bit now, and I'm going to take that over there later on. Probably might see if I can get over there before work today, if hubby gets up at a reasonable time. If not, I might leave it outside so that it doesn't stink out the kitchen so much. So I'm adding my onion peelings to my big bag of compost. Got the radio on. I like to have the radio on when I'm working away, cleaning or cooking. It's nice to have some music, and also it's a little bit of company as well. If the kids are in bed or whatever, it's kind of like you've got someone talking to you, so you're not quite on your own. It's not deathly silence, and you know, especially if you've got things on your mind, it kind of gives you something else to focus on really, and listening to people talking and listening to the music, it kind of brightens your day up a little bit. It does me anyway. So I quite like having the radio on when I'm in the background when I'm doing bits and things around the house. Just bought a new clock for the bedroom, and that's got a radio on it, so that's nice that I can just click the radio button on now when I'm upstairs making the bed and cleaning the bathrooms and things like that. Pottering about up there, it's quite nice that I've got a little radio up there now, so that's quite nice. You eating your lunch? Yeah, good girl. So as that's frying, I'm going to get 2 garlic cloves ready. Such an easy recipe, this. And you can use it for a base for anything. Base for a curry, base for a chilli or tomato base. I use the same sauce for pizza base as well. I just blend it so that it's smooth. Pasta base as well, if the kids are just having plain pasta, I blend it as well because I don't like bits in it, but I don't blend it with things like chilli because they've got meats in it as well, so they're less likely to kind of see the lumps of onion and things, and when it's mixed in with the meat, so I don't tend to bother blending it then. And I'm not going to bother blending it for the lasagna because I'm going to have things like mushrooms in it and mince as well. Hello. You want to go somewhere? Where do you want to go? Have you had your lunch? Oh, you finished your lunch? Good girl. Do you want to go for a nap? No? What do you want? You tell me. Eating your crisps still? Tell me what you want. What do you want? You tell me. You want me to come? Do you want a yog? Yeah? Alright, let me get you yog then. sizzling up nicely, I can hear. Got her well trained. She's putting her own plate in the dishwasher. Good job! Put your plate in the dishwasher, did you? Good girl. Got a few big bits of onion in I haven't chopped up properly. Right then, do you want a yolk? Leave that alone, please. Good girl. Let me close it up. Let's get you a yoghurt. Yeah, you've got your spoon there. You don't want that spoon. You want a different spoon. This one? Yeah? Alright. Okay, right, my garlic is ready to go in a minute. Tomato ready, tomato. Tins of tomatoes, 2 of them. There we go, right. How's my onions doing? Doing okay. It's looking a bit more translucent now, so I'm going to put my garlic in. There's my garlic crusher, there it is. No, you have to use your spoon. I'm going to have to intervene in a minute. She's going to get yogurt everywhere. She's not tipping it up onto her hand. Silence is never a good thing with a toddler around. It's hard getting anything done because you've got to keep stopping. I can see you. Use your spoon, please. You've got to keep stopping and starting to see what they're up to. Cheeky monkeys. Hey, kids. Oh, that's nice. And cooking off nicely. It smells nice. Onion and garlicky. Yum. So I'll put my tomatoes in now. So I've got 2 tins of tomatoes. Usually it's 1, but I've doubled the quantity. So I want some for tomorrow. So that's 2 tins of tomatoes going in. Stir that round. There we go. 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. It's usually 1 again, but because I'm doubling it. I'm putting 2 in. 1. 2. One vegetable stock cube, so again it would be half. So put that in, and I learnt this recipe on a cookery course that I went on, aimed at meals on a budget. And they said that if you put tomato puree in, put a teaspoon of sugar in, and that counteracts the harshness of the tomato puree. So I'm going to just pop a little teaspoon of sugar in. Which I thought was quite a good tip, little tip. So I'm going to pop a little teaspoon of sugar in. I might put a tiny little bit more, about 1.5 in, just because I've put more tomato puree in than usual. So stir that all round. Get it all mixed in nicely. Bring that to the boil now. She's like, squeeze the yogurt pot so that the yogurt comes out the top, and she's trying to eat it like that. Obviously that's more fun to eat it that way than to use your spoon, I assume. Never tried myself, but I'm sure kids can teach us some things as well as us teaching them things. I've got a runny nose now. Those onions have made my eyes water. Ooh. Okay, that's bubbling away nicely. So I'm just going to pop that on a low heat now for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to put that onto a smaller burner. Put it on quite a large burner. I'll put that on a low heat, put the lid on, and that's just going to simmer a little while. And I'm going to go and blow my nose. So I've just split my sauce, so that's my sauce that I'm going to use tonight, and I'm cooking my meat now for my chilli. And this is the other pot of sauce ready for tomorrow. So my mince is all cooked now, and I'm just going to add that to my sauce, mix it in, and then just cook it for a little bit just to tenderise the meat a little bit more.